Today we bring you the 11 most powerful factory-built vehicles with insane horsepower. The list of the world's factory-built cars with the most insane horsepower can be found here. All current and planned combustion, hybrid, and electric production automobiles that we are aware of and that claim to have more than 1,000 horsepower are included, and they are listed from least to most powerful. McLaren Speedtail, 1,055 horsepower. The 2020 McLaren Speedtail epitomizes the pinnacle of hypercar success, offering astounding performance and lavish elegance. It starts at roughly $2 million and is priced appropriately. This coupe is the fastest McLaren ever produced, reaching a peak speed of 250 miles per hour. The Speedtail has all of the most recent comforts. Leave outside mirrors out of it. Instead, when you click the start button, a pair of high-definition digital cameras quietly emerge from the Speedtail's doors. According to McLaren, the cameras offer broader sightlines and are more aerodynamic than outside mirrors. 10. Lucid Air Dream Edition, 1,111 horsepower. Numerous electric car businesses have come and gone over the past 10 years, promising outrageous designs and fantastic sales figures but never really going into production. One of the few exceptions is Lucid Motors, which will launch its 170,500 Air Dream Performance Edition car with 1,111 horsepower into Total Series production at the end of 2021, 5 years after it was initially unveiled as a prototype. According to Pirelli, this tire can support 6 to 9% more weight than an equivalent extra-load tire, but it's relatively evident that the economy was a priority because the Air can't turn or brake with the Porsche Taycan Turbo S, which also has P0 PZ4 Elect tires on its Model S Plaid with Michelin Pilot Sport 4Ss. Before we continue, please press the subscribe button and the bell notification icon to receive regular updates whenever we upload a video. 9. Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute, 1,600 horsepower. Koenigsegg created the Jesko Absolute specifically to reach higher, more exceptional speeds than any Koenigsegg or other completely homologated automobile before it, to attain a drag coefficient of just 0.278, a thousandth less than that of the 1,750 horsepower SSC Tuatara. Doing so necessitated removing the track spec rear wing from the standard Jesko, so naturally achieving low drag alone is insufficient to surpass 300. The Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute's 5.0-liter twin-turbo V8 engine can produce 1,600 horsepower and 1,106 pound-feet of torque while running on E85. 8. Aston Martin Valkyrie, 1,139 horsepower. Only 85 Spyders will be produced, and the bad news for any multimillionaires reading about the car for the first time is that customers have already reserved the whole run. And this is despite a price that has not been published but is probably more significant than the $3.5 million coupes. The Spyder's mechanical design is the same as the Valkyrie with a roof. The Spyder's engine is directly attached to the carbon fiber tub of the vehicle, much like on a racing car, and there is no insulating subframe, so we already know the engine is nearly agonizingly loud while working hard. The three components are a central carbon fiber spar that creates a Targa-style connection between the windscreen and the carbon tub of the car, a pair of hinged roof windows made of transparent polycarbonate that clip into place on each side, and a central carbon fiber spar. 7. Koenigsegg Regera, 1,500 horsepower. This makes it the fastest hypercar, accelerating from 0 to 249 miles per hour in just 31.49 seconds. This 2021 Koenigsegg Regera specification was delivered brand new to Koenigsegg Charlotte in North Carolina and is priced between $5 million and $7 million. This 2021 Koenigsegg Regera is offered in silver carbon over clear carbon with apple red stripes to showcase its distinctive body lines. Desiato and glacier leather are used for the interior, and lingonberry stitching contrasts with it. Additionally, several matters and polished carbon surfaces around the cabin are connected by natural aluminum trim. 6. Bugatti Chiron Supersport 300 Plus, 1,578 horsepower. Deliveries of the Bugatti, which generates 1,578 horsepower on 93 octane premium, began early in 2019. This might be the last word when the car internal combustion engine's history is recorded. How many accolades are you willing to accept for your $3,825,000? After British Le Mans champion and Bugatti test driver Andy Wallace reached 304.8 miles per hour in a supersport at Volkswagen's Aero-Leschen circuit in August 2019, the Chiron is also asserted as the fastest production vehicle in the world. The automobile was a prototype, and the speed was a peak set one way, so the assertion is not without dispute. Several people are attacking the record, and Bugatti says it won't defend it. There are many intricate modifications, but most of the extra 99 horsepower was acquired at a low cost by installing 4 more significant, more efficient turbos and raising the red line from 300 RPM to 71 RPM. Before proceeding to the top 5 most powerful factory-built vehicles with insane horsepower, if you haven't hit the subscribe button, please do so in order to receive regular updates and interesting videos whenever we upload. 5. Koenigsegg Gemara, 1700 horsepower. The Gemara is not inexpensive, like most supercars loaded with luxurious equipment and an obscenely powerful powertrain. Only 300 appear to be planned for construction, and Koenigsegg is asking $1.7 million for one. The Swedish manufacturer behind the Agera, Regera, and Jesko created the 2-door, 4-seat Koenigsegg Gemara in 2021. The 2021 Gemara, however, has seats for 4 people despite having only 2 doors, unlike its brothers. It is not your typical Grand Tourer since it does this with the help of 4 equally comfy seats. Under the hood of the 2021 Gemara is a hybrid drivetrain of 3 electric motors and a 3-cylinder engine. As surprising as that may sound, the 3-cylinder engine has 600 horsepower, making it the most potent of its kind currently in production. 4. SSC Tuatara, 1,750 horsepower. Although the SSC Tuatara, which resembles a fighter aircraft, just broke the record for the fastest production automobile, its creators still thought it might go faster. The record-breaking hypercar's 2 variations, even more extreme than the 1750 horsepower vehicle they're based on, have just been revealed by the performance brand out of Richland, Washington. One increases downforce while the other, a beast designed only for the track, adds 450 more horsepower to the mix. The track-oriented Striker is the first of the new Tuataras. Although the price hasn't been disclosed, considering that the basic Tuatara starts at $1.6 million, we anticipate it will be considerably more expensive. The speed that breaks all records is not accessible after all. 3. Hennessy Venom F5, 1,542 horsepower on 91, 1,817 on E85. Although Hennessy has a history of making exaggerated promises, the company has long been renowned as a tuner. With the Venom F5, Hennessy makes its official debut as a manufacturer. The previous ultra-limited Venom GT had a Lotus tub. Only 24 of the $2.1 million vehicles, which are called after the maximum rating on the Fujita scale of tornado strength, will be produced. Nevertheless, the headline numbers are above and beyond impressive. Hennessy estimates that the mid-mountain 90-degree turbocharged 6.6-liter V8 engine in the F5, dubbed Fury by the manufacturer, will be the most powerful engine ever installed in a production vehicle. 2. Rimac Nevera, 1,900 horsepower. The Rimac Nevera is hailed as the world's fastest accelerating road-spec vehicle, capable of sprinting from 0 to 96 kilometers per hour in just 1.86 seconds at a peak speed of 415 kilometers per hour. The cost of the electric supercar is $2.27 million. The Nevera employs 4 electric motors, 1 for each wheel and a 120 kilowatt-hour battery pack to provide an almost astounding 1.4 MW of power, or around 1,914 horsepower, according to Rimac. An automobile like the Nevera has the amusing feature of not being alone. A rising number of outrageously expensive electric hypercars with approximately 2,000 horsepower are available. However, Rimac stands out since it was a one-person project that Mate Rimac created from scratch. 1. Aspark Owl, 2,012 horsepower. The acceleration is the incredible performance, going from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 1.69 seconds. The Owl features a special battery pack for a range of up to 450 kilometers, and it has 4 PMSM that create 2,012 horsepower, 1,480 kilowatts. 400 kilometers an hour is the top speed. The Owl is arguably the smallest road-legal electric hypercar in the world, being 99 centimeters tall. Regarding the performance features, the Owl will reportedly accelerate from 0 to 96 kilometers an hour, 60 miles per hour in just 1.69 seconds, 100 kilometers an hour, 62 miles per hour in 1.9 seconds, and 299 kilometers an hour, 186 miles per hour in 10.6 seconds. The maximum speed is 400 kilometers an hour, 249 miles per hour. Given that it is electric, an estimated 450 kilometer battery range may be expected. Its weight mainly determines the vehicle's capabilities. The monocoque made of carbon fiber for the Owl weighs just 120 kilograms, 265 pounds, while the stainless steel supports beneath the surface add stiffness and save weight. The Owl is among the world's lowest automobiles because it is only 99 centimeters in height. When you learn that it has 1,479 pound-foot of torque and 2,012 horsepower, the claim that it is the world's fastest accelerating automobile is one you can believe in. Thanks for watching the video. Comment down below which part you like the most, or click on the thumbs up button if you like the video.